Brie, you look better that way.
I look like the Grudge.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I am fantastic. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Had a little visitor today.
I know.
Yep.
He went for me. That was so nice.
My house was so messy. When he said my house was messy, he was not joking. My kitchen table is inside my living room. It's okay though. We chit-chatted for a little bit until Josh got home. We were waiting for Josh to get back. It was like half an hour. He's like, when's Josh and the girls going to be back? And I was like, I don't know. They just called and they said they were at Claire's. I was like, so it's going to be a while. He's like, all right, I got a minute. And I'm like, all right, have a seat. You want some water? No, I'm good. Okay.
Did he talk your ear off?
Yep. That's okay.
Cool.
He did indeed.
He called me before, like on the way to the house, and I was like trying to get some stuff done, and I was like, okay. It's like I literally was just like, I put the phone down and I could hear him talking, and he just kept talking. He didn't, like, it wasn't on speakerphone, and I was like doing stuff with both hands, and he was just talking, and then I picked it up and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Anyways, this is our podcast, What's with the Neighbors. That's Brie.
why we're here. And that's Amy.
And I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is your go-to guilty pleasure?
Oh man, Lego.
There you go.
I love building Legos. What's yours?
Probably gaming.
Yeah. I kind of figured. Speaking of Lego, my anniversary present from Josh finally came in.
Oh yeah, sorry. I wanted to ask you. You were talking about the girls, and then we kind of got distracted. I wanted to know what it was.
So it's taken forever for it to come in because of where he ordered it from. So this is our wedding picture, right?
Yeah.
That's like the one that we go to. It's the one that turned out the best. The one that the photographer did not take.
Right.
And so he made me a custom-made Lego set of that scene. Like, made me a book for all the instructions, had all the things in bags.
How on earth did he do
Isn't
that?
So cute. We have little lightsabers. Because that was a big part of our wedding theme.
Oh my gosh. How?
And it says you and me.
How the heck did he do that? Is that like a thing that you can do on? That's a Lego. Your picture's a Lego.
Yeah. 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 You can get, like, there's people that like custom make things like that. And they'll like, like probably 3D printing. No, I think he said all these things were Lego.
It looks like
but
it
I'm
could be.
sure they somehow printed that onto there. I don't know. But yeah. There's like people at the website's called Pick-a-Brick, and you could basically buy like any kind of Lego piece ever made from different sellers and who like collect them. And they have like, it's like a giant eBay for Legos essentially.
Right.
And so he got all those pieces from there, and like he built it on this like designer, like Lego designer thing that he has.
Yeah.
On the computer, and then he it told him all the pieces that it required, and so he found all the pieces in different places. Anyways, he went through a lot of trouble, and it's really cool.
And he made the book?
Love it. Yeah, he made a book. Yes, he made the book with all like the instructions step by step.
How is he going to top next year?
I know.
However, this.
I was like, this is my favorite. He did really good. He put so much thought into it.
Did you put it together?
Yeah.
And you did that today?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Brie. I would also be so excited.
Cute. I know.
Wow.
He did a good job. I'll have to post it, guys.
So good.
It was super cute. He deserves some credit.
Holy crap. You need to I want like him wow.
I know, you can literally make anything, and I was like, oh my god, I have so many ideas for so many different things. I'm gonna to
with
make
the
our
neighbors.
yeah, right? I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, good job,
Yeah,
Josh.
he did good.
So this week you're going to go first because last week I went first.
Okay, so I'm telling my story. You're doing neighborhood story first. Got it?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this one is a text message between two neighbors. It says, "Your dog just pooped on my steps. I just saw you walk your dog onto my steps and let it poop." And the other neighbor replied with, "Oh, is that not our thing? Because my security cameras showed me you walking your loud dogs onto my driveway into my landscaping so that they could go to the bathroom. So I assumed you wanted me to return the favor."
Oh shit.
They got beef.
Damn. Damn, that's cold.
That's
But also,
cold.
I don't blame him. Like, that's pretty crappy.
Yeah.
I'd be
Speaking
pissed
of,
off too. Yeah.
no pun intended.
Okay. So this is episode 101, which means
Dalmatians.
yeah.
Look at that, my
Sorry.
nails that my sister did for me.
What? Oh, no way. She painted those?
Yeah.
She's so talented. Is that a little spider?
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
But if you hold it this way, it looks like a palm tree.
I see it. Those are cute.
Thank you.
She's so talented.
I know, she's a little artist.
So crafty. So since this week is 101 and every one episode I'm doing, I don't know, whatever, 11, I'm doing haunted eBay segments.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so mad. Can you do it next week? Can you please do it next week? It's okay.
I already have my story. I'll give you a repeat.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. You know.
Oh, I should have
Poop on a
done my
cracker.
eBay story this week.
Oh,
Dang
yeah.
it.
Oh, man. Okay.
No.
All right.
Sorry. It's okay.
Good.
Go ahead.
Okay. So the first thing, oh man, that would have been perfect.
I know.
I wish I would have.
I almost did it, but I went for something easier.
I started my other story, but like I didn't even like get through like the first paragraph. I just know what I'm gonna do.
I could hold
Man.
on to it for like your next eBay segment.
It's up to you. Whatever you want. Well, next week's episode is gonna be a hometown horror.
No, I mean for next time you do an eBay segment.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know, like that if you're doing an eBay story for your next story, the next episode is gonna be a hometown horror story.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. Okay. All right. So for episode 101, eBay, haunted eBay, or just haunted online because I found out that there's other places that sell haunted things. So anyway,
Etsy.
All right. So item number 1, speaking of Etsy, is from Etsy, from a shop called Spirits and Beyond 11.
She's
The
so
item-
pretty.
Oh, yes. The item is, just wait till you hear the description. Is labeled Summoning Vampire Blood Witch Haunted Doll. Highly active. Summon spirits into your home. Price is $1,500. And it is vintage before 2000. And the description goes on, says, "Meet Chloe, an amazing summoning spirit from my collection of witches. Chloe is truly amazing if you work with spirits and want to invite them into your home. I received Chloe from my aunt, who is a practicing witch, and she allowed me to have Chloe so I could bring more spirits into my home because
Okay.
you can't have too many.
No, you can't.
She has summoned all sorts of spirits for me, including vampires, werewolves, dragons, fairies, and more. Personally,
she's a one and all doll.
like she has everything. Personally, I only invite spirits of love and light into my home and made that clear to Chloe that nothing negative would be allowed to enter. Fair.
That's fair.
She is very respectful of her keeper and never brought anything negative in. But if you're into working with darker entities like Chloe did, she will summon them for you. Chloe
Aw.
always has a fascination with the dead. She could communicate with them ever since she was a child and would spend more time with them than she did with the living. She was into blood and gore, and horror films were her favorite. The sight of blood fascinated her, and when she was in her teens, she had the desire to consume it. She would have been labeled in today's standards as having a mental illness due to her consumption of blood, but she tells me she was a vampire. Blood gave her the energy, and the more she consumed, the stronger she became. She is what she calls a dark vampire summoning blood witch. She conducted seances using Ouija boards and talismans to summon spirits into her home. She would bring the spirits of the dead to her personal belongings, so she always had a spirit with her. She was a witch who practiced black magic and used it for personal gain and success. She didn't have too many acquaintances because they were afraid of her.
No kidding.
Yep. But she didn't mind since she had a large family of spirits who meant more to her than the living. It's like Casper. Chloe lived to be very elderly, or like Beetlejuice. Chloe lived to be very
Yeah.
elderly and now enjoys the afterlife, surrounded by the spirits she kept when she was living. Chloe isn't mean, but she's not nice either. She is Chloe, laid back and chill. She is an amazing spirit to work with, and I'm going to miss her. And all the spirits she summoned into my home has been a lot of fun. Like I said, be clear and specific about what spirits are allowed in your home, or you'll have a party of all types of spirits. You may even
Oh.
want to have a few empty porcelain dolls of for these spirits to reside in. And when she summons spirits for you, place these vessels in a circle of salt and light a candle and leave the vessel alone for 24 hours as Chloe works her magic. She worked with both negative and positive, so if you only want positive, let her know and she will respect that. Spirits flock to her, so be prepared for company. She works with dark magic as well and would be good use in your spell work, ensuring your spells to come to pass.
Wow.
Uh I'm gonna go ahead and stop there because I forgot how long this one was. But yeah, that is Chloe, the dark summoning vampire blood witch. Oh, also,
Um.
it says at the end, Etsy requires I state this is for entertainment purposes only, and you are purchasing a tangible doll.
Ew.
But it is like, yeah,
A haunted
paranormal.
doll.
Yeah.
I have questions. So my first one is, if she's going to miss her, why are we getting rid of her?
Yeah, right?
The
What's wrong with
sec-
Chloe?
What's wrong with her? Secondly, why does it take her 24 hours to summon these werewolves and witches and
Fairies.
vampires? Secondly,
Thirdly,
yep. And thirdly, uh, yeah, that's
you're at a loss for words. Yep, I know. It's she's
seems
a
like
hell
they
of a
have a.
doll.
It sounds like Chloe has a lot of power, and
Yeah.
that scares me. Why does
Yeah.
one doll have so much power?
I don't know if I would be comfortable with that in my home.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No.
oh yeah, that's right. And in here, okay, so I should have gone on to read. But in here, let's see. It says also in here. Can I read this,
Yeah.
or do you want
Go
me to
ahead.
just wait?
Nope.
Okay.
Go ahead.
She will cause no harm to you or anyone in your home, and in time after gaining her trust, will be trusted companion and guide. She gets along with all spirits, animal and children. She will
Oh,
communicate via divination tool of your choosing and appear to your dreams or visions. She's also skilled in telepathic communication and will
whoa,
communicate that way. Don't forget her vampiric nature, and don't leave her vessel by a window on a sunny day. Sunlight does not harm her, but she strongly dislikes it and prefers thunder and lightning. She's most powerful during a storm.
Brie. So
She's
she's
great with
basically
kids.
Edward.
Edward the
Okay.
doll.
Yeah. So this is something that I found at an estate sale this weekend, and I bought it. and I offered 25 cents, and they came back and they're like, "How about $5?" And I was like,
Amy,
"Fine."
Amy,
What?
what is it?
What do you think it is?
Did you get a doll?
Oh no, they did have
Oh,
dolls though.
okay. Okay. That's, paintings can be haunted too. What is that? That is so creepy. I don't like it. Amy, Amy,
What?
Amy, burn it.
What? No, that's not how you get rid of it.
I didn't say it was haunted. It just looked terrible.
It's
How much
not
was that?
haunted.
How
So
much?
I offered 25 cents, and they were like, "How about $5?" Because it's an original. And I was like, "Fine."
It's an original Hobo the Clown. Is it Hobo? Is his name Hobo the Clown? Because he looks
It
like a hobo.
it doesn't say.
He looks like a Hobo the Clown.
Yeah, I think it is like a version of that,
Can we call
but
him Hobo the Clown?
I'm gonna put it in my dad's room because he is terrified of clowns. So my sister and my brother-in-law were staying in my dad's room this weekend while my dad was gone, and Ryan is terrified of clowns, so I couldn't have it in there. So, but now that they're gone, I'm gonna put it in
Oh
there
my
tonight.
gosh. I too do not like clowns. That is not cool.
Clowns don't bother me.
That's probably one of the first times my dad heard me cuss at him.
Oh,
Is
whoa.
because he put a clown in my car.
Like a real
Not-
one?
No, like a porcelain clown that he got from a secondhand store. Yeah, I know. Breaking all the rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, move on to number 2.
I
Sorry.
love that. That is a great find. I hate it, but I do love it.
I don't think it was worth $5, but
I think no.
my sister was like, "Why didn't you haggle him more?" I was like, "Because he said $5." I said 25 cents, and he was like $5, and I was like, "Okay."
Clearly, you have not watched the new episodes of Bluey.
No,
It's
I
pretty
have not.
Okay, so moving on to item number 2.
Okay.
We have here.
No, I hate this.
Oh yeah.
This is the number 1 cartoon that I would not allow in my house.
Same.
I hate this cartoon so
Sorry.
much.
I'm snorting so much inside the microphone. Sorry, everybody. Here's why I'm snorting, because it's flippin' Peppa the Pig. So it's called Haunted Doll Prairie. $55. The condition is used. The description is stop. Prairie.
Hi, Prairie.
Prairie was a little girl who always liked to be on the go. She was the daughter of travelers. She remembered sitting in the back seat at their little minivan in 1993. She would take in all. I don't know. Good
I don't
question.
think it was. Go ahead.
I mean,
keep
spirits can
going.
still go places, and you can like put them into things.
Oh, that's right.
That's kind of the point of that witch doll.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's true.
Up each time. One day, Prairie became very sick. Her parents panicked and took her to the hospital. Since they were roamers, they had no ties to a physical home or even insurance. They thought the best thing to do was to let the little stopped with me. She has a very sweet energy. She was probably around the age 4. She communicates with dowsing rods, pendulum, and balloon lights. Please ask all questions before purchasing. Also, my ability, I am not responsible for anything that happens during shipping.
Peppa the Pig came out in 2004.
Okay. I mean, but like I said, it could have been like a lot of people who sell these dolls claim, or not claim. I'm saying claim because things like this have not actually been like, they kind of have been proven, but not like, they're still skeptics. Anyway,
Right.
They'll put like dolls into a room, and they'll be like, people will be able to like let things take over items.
Right.
if that makes sense. So yeah, that was probably one of those cases.
So, first off, like I said, I do not like Peppa the Pig, but then a haunted Peppa the Pig is even worse.
No.
Um, could you imagine?
No.
Could you imagine? Huh. Thank you for that one. I saw
Lots
that
of
one
snorts.
and I was like, I really don't want her to talk
You're like,
about this one.
nope.
No. Negative.
Alrighty. This next one is a cute little teddy bear, although teddy bear has a little missing eye. And he looks like he has been loved very hard.
That's
This
a teddy bear?
It looks like a teddy bear. Yeah, it's got a little ear. Yeah, it's a teddy bear. Look through the other pictures that I sent you.
Oh, I didn't get that last one. I didn't get it. I didn't get I got it's on this. It's not
You
on
didn't get
the
the single picture.
yeah,
Got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
I was like, no, that does not look like a teddy bear, Brie. Oh, he's toot. He
Yeah,
looks very loved.
he's a little cutie. So this one is on Etsy, and this one is called Haunted Plush Positive Spirit, Haunted Paranormal Child Positive. Lots of positives.
Lots of
It's
positive.
great.
They just want to reiterate the fact
Like,
that it's not negative.
this is a good spirit.
This
I
is
can
God's
assure you.
spat.
It's positive. I'm positive.
I'm
So
positive
the price,
it's positive.
if you should buy this, you will be paying $29.60. Not too
Oh,
bad. Not too shabby.
yeah.
It is handmade from the 1900s. That's really
Dang!
broad. 1900s. When? In the 1900s?
Oh, I guess that could be like 1999.
Yeah. 1901.
Okay, but
I'm
just
also from the 1900s.
okay, but the marketing, the way that they worded it, I
Yeah.
fell for it because I was like, "Dang, that's such a good like they did so good for making that
So
in the
vintage.
1900s."
Yeah.
I was like,
That is in
"Whoa,
great shape.
that's so."
Yeah, no, I know. And then you're like, oh crap, I was born in the 1900s.
It's
Damn
weird
you
to think
kids
about,
today.
though.
It really is. All right, so the description goes: in an old abandoned house in Alsace, in the heart of an urbex session, a group of explorers discovered an unusual treasure, a teddy bear, abandoned for years. It seemed frozen in time. When one of the mediums of the group approached, a single energy invaded her, suggesting a mysterious story. The medium claimed that the bear contained the soul of a melancholic child, a little boy of about 9 years old. According to the medium, this child regretted his loneliness and ardently wished to find a loving companion. Filled with deep sadness, he had left a strong emotional imprint on the teddy bear. The group decided to recover it, touched by the fate of the lost child. They hoped that taking the bear care of the bear, they could bring comfort to the child's soul. From there began a strange relationship between the group of urbexers and the teddy bear. Animated by a supernatural presence, they saw him as a link with the past, a soul in search of human warmth. The bear became a symbol of affection and compassion, reminding everyone of the fragility of the human soul and the importance of benevolence. Each hug given to the bear seemed to soothe the child in him and offer him some peace. That is so freaking sad.
I know.
Like, hug the teddy bear. But also, like, they say that some demon spirits come in child form and they're not
Yeah,
actually children. So that, like, he's like a
it's
little bit too
really
sweet.
sad.
That is
Yeah.
really sad. But, what if he's not a child? I don't know.
Well, and that would be such a demon thing to do of like
Yeah.
pulling on your heartstrings that way
Yeah.
to manipulate
Such a
you.
demon thing to do. God.
Such a demon thing to do.
I cannot stand them. Alrighty. Item number 4 is on eBay, I think. No. Is this on eBay? I can't remember. No, I think this one was on Yeah, this was on eBay. Okay,
Okay.
so it is titled Possessed Leather Mask, Infamous, the most haunted item in the market.
In
The
the market.
the buy it now price is $2,750.
Why?
Yeah, I know that's a lot. It must be really good. Uh it's used even. Come on now.
I'm sorry, but it
I
doesn't
want a
even
brand new
look like a
mask.
mask. It looks like okay, this is what I thought it was. I thought it was like a door knocker,
Oh yeah,
but
I can see that.
it like had been like melted. Like
Yeah.
maybe it was like a face of a door knock, like like a face door knocker, and the mouth was like the thing that you knocked,
Yep,
and
I
it
can
like
see that.
melted.
Nope, yep. I can see that. It's nope. That's not what it is. All right. So that's not what it is. Move along.
I see the mask though. I see the
Yeah.
mask.
All right. So that would be weird if it was a door knocker. Um and
Yeah, I
also I
mean,
don't know, maybe more creepy. You'd have to touch it. I don't know. Anyway, so the
you
description
have to touch
goes,
it if it's a mask.
oh yeah, I guess it touches your face. It could be like the mask.
Ooh. What if it's all copper? Maybe
It's
that's why it's so
leather.
expensive.
It says
Oh, it's
leather.
leather?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Leather.
dog.
Maybe
That
it's
makes it
human
even
skin.
worse. That's what I was just thinking. Like pig. Ugh.
Oh, I'll tell you after. Okay. Anyway. Okay.
Okay.
I know. So the description says, I'm not flipping haunted items on the market, or this listing is not my side income. I am only selling this leather mask because I have had enough with the things going on in my household. Forget about the flickering lights or strange noises. Those are not real haunted
Okay.
signs. The mask holds a tremendous amount of negative energy and vision of victims' painful lives. Once you take ownership of the mask, probably your life won't be the same, and more likely you are going to end up in an asylum. There is no need to make a
Oh my
ceremony or
gosh.
shiny words to say for bond to the mask. You must really need to admire it to have it with all your intentions. I got this mask through the Warren Occult Museum. Mask created in 1882 with a label behind, and that's it. I'm not going to write ghost stories or my own experiences about this mask. Experience it for yourself, take
Okay.
responsibility, and be ready for the consequences. And yep, that is the very creepy haunted leather mask.
So pay $2,000 so that you can have a terrible life.
Like
Here you go.
if you want to like, I get if you paid a bunch of money for it, but like if you want to get rid of it that bad and it's causing you that much trouble, then I feel like you should
Donate
probably make
it.
it cheaper, or yeah, or donate it. Call Zach Bagans. He'd pay for it.
What? He'd pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm so you know what? I wonder how many people contact Zach's company like a day saying like I have a haunted things. Do you want to buy it? I bet
Lots of
they get a
people.
lot of
That's what
calls.
his
Yeah.
museum. That's what his museum is for.
If I had something haunted, I'd be like, "Hey, I have this thing. Do you want to buy it?" And they're like, "No, we don't want to buy it." I'd be like, "Can you please have it? Can you please just take
Can
it?
you just take it off my hands? You can just have it for free.
Have it
Sure.
for free."
He probably
uh
would.
I don't see the marketing is just not there for me. If I was in the market to buy something scary and haunted, I probably wouldn't buy that one because you're like, no, I just want you to pay me money and that's it. Like, I want
And
to
they're
hear
not
the
even, he's not
stories.
even gonna tell us his
Yeah,
experiences.
I want to hear the
Yeah, I
stories.
wanna know. I need
That
to know
all you
what to
told me was flickering
expect.
lights. You told me
Yeah.
that my life is going to change for the good or the bad.
Yeah,
Is
like
that
probably not for the good. Just a hunch. Little hunch there. All
Come
right,
on, you got
item
to do
number
better.
5. Authentic, real haunted mink fur coat.
I'd wear
Antique.
that.
He has. I was so
Sorry,
excited to
PETA.
see another piece of clothing. Not sorry. Okay. So we have here a beautiful fur coat. It really is. It looks very soft.
But at first glance, it looks like a plate of fried bacon.
It does. I see. It's like brown and then it has dark black like stripes going
Just
up
like
it. So
bacon.
yes, it does look like bacon.
At first glance, when I saw
Like,
it, like
oh,
before I
I'm
pulled
so
the picture,
hungry.
before I pulled the picture up, I was like, "Is that bacon?"
You know those pictures that you see online where you're like, "Man, I'm a fat ass," and like you see food, but
You
it's really
see,
like a dog.
yeah,
It's like a dog's leg or something.
yeah,
Oh man, that fried chicken looks good. Oh, never mind.
chicken nuggets.
That's a Sharpay. All
Sorry,
right. It's good. The price of this bad boy is $394 or $349
it
and it
makes
is
sense.
used.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fur, real fur.
mink.
So, and it also has a, friendly spirit with it or maybe not. I don't know. Welcome to Phantoms Follow Haunted Dolls and Oddity Shop. I'm pretty sure I've done some of their items before.
Oh,
You're
cool.
looking at a mink jacket that belongs still yet to the spirit of an older woman in her 70s by the Catherine Marie Robinson, who passed away peacefully in her sleep. She was given the mink by her lifelong love as a birthday gift, and she loved it as so much that she is still attached to it. You can feel her energy, especially when you put the jacket on, which is
Oh,
still in immaculate shape and just as beautiful as it was on her birthday so many years ago. She is a kind spirit. You can hear her walking throughout the house and at times smell her perfume and watch
oh,
her
wow.
shadow walk down the hallway and see lots of orbs. She also spends a lot of time in the kitchen. You can hear pots and pans clinging and the smell of what smells like apple pie baking in the oven.
Oh,
Lights
yum.
flicker, electronics come on, and you can see a figure sitting on the couch at times. This is an awesome item to add to your paranormal collection. Follow me at Phantom Follows. They're on YouTube and eBay. So
Yeah,
I'm
you've
gonna
done
give them
them
a shout
before.
out. So
Yeah.
yeah. Um
That
She
doesn't sound terrible.
sounds no, it's just like having a little house guest. It's like
Yeah.
if you live alone, you're like, I
I'm
could
a
use
little
some
lonely.
company.
Yeah.
I'll go buy another spirit for $349 and I'll get a jacket out of it.
And you can get sweet smelling aromas of
Yeah,
apple pie,
apple
sometimes her
pie.
perfume. You're like
Yeah.
wearing the jacket, and people are like, "Whoa, is that Chanel number 5?" And you're like, "How'd you know?" It's actually a version of Catherine. Who's Catherine? She's my spirit animal.
Yeah. My spirit animal. She's wearing a mink.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Classy. All right, item number 6 and the last item of the haunted items for today.
This one's sparked my attention, sparked my
Okay, so this one's
interest.
not really that big of a deal, but I just found it fascinating that people actually do this. So, this is titled Active Spirit Possessed Haunted Doll Spooky Paranormal Mystery. The price is $166.66.
Jeez.
66666.
No, no,
Uh
dog.
no, wait, 6666. Sorry, 4 sixes, not 5.
6 6.
All right,
They should
condition.
have, but hold on. They should have done $156.66.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, you need 3 sixes, not 4. Come on, get real.
Get real.
Anyway, so the condition of it is used. The description is a haunted mystery box. Who would not want that? That just sounds so
Not me.
much. That sounds like so much fun.
Nah,
Okay, so picture this: 2 to 3 haunted items, including 1 haunted doll in every box. So you are guaranteed to get a haunted doll.
Oh,
Also,
yay.
you need to let them
Exactly what I
know.
want.
You need to let them know if you would prefer a positive or negative spirit. All items listed have been investigated by our team using pendulum, dowsing rods, EMF, REM pods, and a spirit box. Disclaimer:
Whoa.
paranormal activity is not guaranteed. Laws state that any paranormal items that are sold must be stated for entertainment purposes, and you must be 18 years or older for purchases. Please only purchase one of my items if you are prepared to care for them with as much respect as I have cared for them. Taking on an active spirit can be a daunting task, and only those prepared should undertake that responsibility.
Makes
No
sense.
returns will be accepted.
Accepted?
Yes. WW or WHW crew. What the hell?
Is that what they're called?
What? No, I don't know. I don't know. WHW crew is what they're called.
WHW.
I
World
reported.
Haunted
Whoa.
Widgets.
World Haunted Widgets. I love it. That one was really short, I know, but like, you know how you've talked about how people will sell random boxes of things on eBay?
Yeah, I want to
Like
do
they'll just like
it.
grab random things.
Yeah.
This is what that reminded me of. It's like, you don't know what you're gonna get. You are definitely gonna get a doll. You don't know what it's gonna look like. Like, what a great birthday gift if you know someone who likes haunted things. So, you know, if you know someone who likes haunted things and wants a spirit in their house, check out the spooky mystery boxes on eBay because they sound pretty terrifying.
Fun.
And you can ask for a negative or positive spirit. So you can
I
get the
have
best
no
of both worlds. Can I just get the doll?
I don't want the doll.
No spirit included, please.
No, thank you.
I'm good.
Actually, I don't even know why I'm contacting you, to be honest.
It's like a Happy Meal.
That's true.
You like in a box and everything. You get a toy. You don't know what else you're gonna get. Maybe get applesauce. Maybe get fries.
Fries.
Man, maybe nuggets or a cheese. Who knows?
Who
But
knows?
you know, you're always gonna get a toy. So there's
That's
something
true.
good in there.
That is true.
That was my haunted eBay segments. Thank you.
That was fun.
I always have fun doing those. Those are I feel like they always blow my mind at like what is on the internet. It's crazy.
You have no idea what's on the internet, Brie.
No. Yeah, I have not even scratched the surface.
Have not. Just like we have only 3% discovered 3% of the ocean.
Oh my god, that is such a terrifying. Isn't that such a terrifying thing to think about?
It's something that I think about at least once a week.
Same. Oh my gosh.
So real quick, can you when we're done with this, can you ask Josh how often he thinks about the Roman Empire? And this is why. Because it's trending on TikTok that like girlfriends are asking or spouses are asking their significant other how often, and mainly men, how often they think about the Roman Empire, and surprisingly, they're like the responses are like once a week or once a day or like multiple times a day. And so I want to know. I asked Rick; he hasn't texted me back yet. So I want to know how often Josh thinks about the Roman Empire, because personally, I don't think about it at all. So, but it's a trend right now on TikTok. But I didn't want to like make it I should just send it to all the men I know. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about Laverne Kay Parsons, and she actually went by Kay. So living in Georgia with her husband and son in March of 2009. She worked at a local physical therapy clinic called Healing Hands and was very close to her family. And he found it weird that no one answered the door since he was scheduled to be there. So he took a walk around the property to make sure everything was all right. And he found the glass on the back door. What the glass on the back door was shattered. So he immediately a gold watch and a necklace had been taken from the house, and it appeared that Kay had interrupted the robbery, so the robber ended up killing her, or attempting to.
Oh, excuse me.
So sorry.
I've interrupted this. You need a minute?
Excuse me. Also, that's what I would do, though. I'd be like, whoa, take whatever you want. I don't
Yep.
care. Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm going to go back to my car.
Yeah. You do.
Really have to
Do
pee.
you want it? Do you want a sandwich? I'll make you one too. So the house was like completely ransacked and destroyed. There was things everywhere, chairs knocked over, you know how it is. A bloody hammer and a baseball bat. Rebecca Sears. So the robber went over
Jeez.
to the neighbor's house also. Rebecca and Kay were actually best friends and
Oh,
coworkers.
so sad.
I know. Makes me. So Rebecca called the police only hours after the incident with Kay happened. Fortunately, Rebecca was not home at the time and avoided getting hurt because she was dropping her kids off at school.
Oh, I'm kicking it.
Oh.
I was stretching my leg.
Oh, Rebecca was obviously super concerned about her best friend Kay. She demanded constant updates on her progress, but unfortunately, less than 24 hours later, Kay ended up passing away. Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah.
So a day later, Rebecca was at her work, which I don't know how you could be at work while your best friend's in the hospital dying. Like I
Yeah.
just her leg. So
Wait. So someone came and robbed her house and then they robbed her at work?
yeah.
Oh, that's hella connected. Okay.
So they shot her in the leg. So
At her work.
yeah. So something that Kay did not know about before she passed away was Rebecca and Kay's husband, David, were having an affair. But according to Rebecca, they broke it off in February of
That went, wow.
yeah.
Was not expecting that.
When the affair came to light, the police started to question Rebecca because it was odd that she got robbed. She was. And then Rebecca just happened to get robbed again at gunpoint and shot, but only in the leg. So the officers were like, that's weird. We're gonna get a search warrant. So they got a search warrant for David's phone records. Fair all the way up to that day. So this man, so they like sent dirty photos and text messages until the present day. Dude,
Wait.
what?
Did you mean
And her best friend Kay's husband.
Oh, I thought you were saying the two husbands. And I was like, damn, that's spicy. Wow.
No, Rebecca and Kay's. The officers got their phone records, and it turns out that they were sending dirty photos and pictures until that present day. His dead wife's best friend.
Ew.
So the officers questioned David, and he ended up confessing to the affair, but claimed he would never want or mean for anything bad to happen to his wife. Detectives After the interview, the lead investigator got a tip that actually blew the whole case wide open. An inmate at a local jail who just happened to be Rebecca Sears's to coerce him into helping him murder Kay and making it look like an accident. She was probably like, "You're already in jail. Like,
Oh my
can you just..."
gosh. Just put
So,
a couple more years on your sentence. It'll be
yeah, no big
fine.
deal.
By the way,
I can barely get Josh to be a friend of
I was
mine.
about to say, I promise I won't be with your husband if you promise you won't be with my husband.
Okay, I guess. um, okay. And make it look like an accident. He also corroborates the affair and says that he knows who did murder Kay and why. So he tells of an unnaturally close relationship between close with, and he became uncomfortably close to her. She would shower him with gifts like cars, ATVs, gaming systems, TVs, and along with being financially and emotionally. Okay.
Yeah.
So Christopher was also hooked on prescription drugs, so that probably didn't help. He also would, and who would supply those to him? His mommy that worked at a physical therapy Christopher into agreeing to killing Kay. The investigator pulls out a picture of the hammer used in the killing, and Jerry says he recognized it because he was able to ID the hammer and claimed it belonged to Christopher. While the interview was happening, the police were looking through Sears's car. So they're looking through Christopher's car.
Okay.
She was kept there, and she was super annoyed during the entire investigation or questioning for 5 hours. And in the process, she confesses to wanting Kate to go away and to have Kay killed. She basically says that Christopher wanted to kill Kate, and why do I keep saying Kate or Katie or
Yeah, I know.
she says that Christopher wanted to kill Kay and she chucked him, but says that she had no idea she would unleash the monster by implying to her son that it would be awesome if he went over and bludgeoned Kay to death.
Oh my gosh.
So she claims that when she came back, Christopher called her and asked her to pick him up at the end of the street. And when he got in the car, he had blood all over him. She claims she asked him, "Christopher, what did you do?" And yeah, she was saying all this time she was and while she's saying this, like the whole time she's like pretending to be horrified and by like the disgusting thing that he did. She also admitted to shot in the leg was a sham too. Like he shot her in the leg, so it looked like she was more of a victim as well. So Rebecca and her son were arrested on March 8th, 2009. They agreed to plead guilty. sentences without the possibility of parole for the murder and robbery and burglary.
Burglary.
Rebecca Sears' husband, because he's also in. This is like less than 3 days, so less than 72 hours, and this whole thing happened. Like from the robbery all the way to them being arrested, only happened 72 hours. Oh, well,
Especially for them to be found guilty.
yeah. Well, not guilty, but arrested.
Okay.
For the thought for what is it? They had enough. So Rebecca's husband, Tony, was away at the time when this all went down. He now lives in Nashville with the 3 sons that he had with Rebecca. According to him, there's absolutely no way Rebecca and Christopher were responsible for the murder. Wife was having an affair with David Parsons. He stated, quote, "I'd rather not talk about it," end quote. So Rebecca, to this day, Rebecca and her son, Christopher,
As they should be. That's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Also, her poor husband.
I know. Could you
I
imagine?
don't blame him, about saying no comment about the. That's sad.
But also, it's really sad.
He sucks.
He obviously does. He doesn't believe that they did it, which is really sad because they definitely did it. But
and she doesn't love you when. I feel like she just put more of a target on herself when she staged the robbery at her house.
Yeah.
And her work.
I agree.
So what was the work thing? Okay.
Her son did it. Could you imagine me all right, so to make it more like they really wanted to hurt me, you're going to shoot me in the leg.
Graze her leg, probably.
Mm, 2009.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was nice and short. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
So my mom actually, shout out to my mother, she suggested this one. Neighbors and best friends.
Pineapples. We don't share husbands.
No, we do not. You don't want my husband.
Wow, that's a best friend story.
Yeah,
gone
sorry,
wrong.
buddy.
That was terrible.
I can't believe she killed her best friend. Clearly they weren't best friends. And what are you going to do? You're going to, okay, this is what I don't understand.
What was Kay's husband's name? What was him?
David.
David, okay. And what happened with him?
Nothing. He didn't do it. He had nothing to do with it.
Okay, yeah, because he didn't want to kill her. His wife?
And so let's pretend in this scenario, let's pretend that no one found out she did it. You have this secret that you killed your How can you live with yourself with that?
No.
And not telling him. And if they had children, I don't know if they had children. I don't know. And you still have to leave your husband. He's still part. I don't know. Maybe she was like drunk when she said all this stuff. I don't know. Maybe she was doing prescription pills with her son. And they got like high one night. And they're like, wouldn't it be nice?
I have to show you.
That is amazing.
She just sent it to me.
That is the best thing I've ever seen.
He's gonna pick it up tomorrow. No,
You just
someone
had it made.
unbasted. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Does your brother know about it?
No. So
Right.
the reception when he takes off his jacket.
I absolutely love that so much.
My grandma's gonna be so annoyed. She's gonna laugh her butt off, and she's gonna be like, Joshua.
Joshua.
Story. Where did it go? Okay, it's on my phone. Sorry. Okay. So this one is a letter I found that was from one neighbor to another.
Okay.
I believe I found it on Twitter. It says, live somewhere above you guys on the third floor and genuinely love when I can hear you guys playing. It adds such a good vibe to my studio time. I'm a mixed media artist / fashion music brought some joy to my day. I wanted to spread the love and let you guys know you rock. Keep it up.
Are they playing music or is it like a
Yeah.
stereo?
It sounds like
If they're like vibing, like playing the guitar, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I thought that was sweet. And we don't always have to have, like, they don't always have to be negative notes. Like, that
No,
was
they
a nice
don't.
thing.
That was a
It just
nice
made
one.
the neighbors.
Yeah, come again.
Come again.
We'll see you next week.
Yep. Yeah.
Check out all of our social medias, our Patreon, if you want exclusive content and early access. We have neighborhood stories that we do. You can send in
your spooky, scary bedtime stories.
Yeah, spooky, scary bedtime stories for the month of October. That's with your kiddos. If you want more information about that, you can email us. But basically, it's just your kids retelling or telling a spooky story, and you can send it into our email at wwtnpodcast@gmail.com. And also your own hometown horror stories, like if something scary happened.
Not horror.
Horror stories. So like if there was a crime that happened in your neighborhood or in your town and you want to tell us about it, go ahead. Or if you have your own paranormal experiences or UFO sightings, let us know. That's at wwtnpodcast@gmail.com. And have you checked in on the neighbors? Oh, buy our shirts, please.
Oh, buy our shirts, please. Yes, buy our shirts, pretty please. Anyway,
wwtnpodcast@gmail.com.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Nope.
What's with the
neighbors.com //merch.
Yeah. Buy our shirts.
Please.
Christmas is coming up.
Yes.
Ask for them for Christmas.
Yes.
And have you checked in on the neighbors?
What's with the neighbors?
Bring Amy
being out.
Psh. Say hi to your cats for us.
Good boy. Hi.
Look how angry he looks.
Don't get dead. Oh, good boy. He does look angry. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, I miss him so much.